hi, guys.
Oh, howdy, howdy.
Long time no see.
Oh,
Phone just cut off. There
I'm
we go.
tired and lazy.
He sure is. At least you got to give you
I
your
got a thumbs
honest.
up.
Yeah, me. Stevie Outdoorsman says hi. How are you?
Howdy.
Joey says hi, Glenn and April. Hello, Miss Joy. How are you doing?
Howdy, howdy.
It's been a long day.
That it has.
And Stevie and Joy, hope y'all are doing good this evening.
Yes.
Kinfolk Farm from Georgia says, howdy, gang.
Well, howdy. Glad you could make it.
Yeah, have you been rained out all day too? I know we have. It's rained.
Well, no, it was just this evening. We had a pretty morning, but this evening we got some storms and rain and everything.
Joy says, I am out of my sling. That is awesome.
All right.
Maybe you can sleep a lot better now, because I don't see how in the world Mama slept with hers.
No doubt.
We went and had some Bobo this evening. How was he?
I thought he was awful good.
He was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to go pick up our big old bull today and put him in the freezer. Yeah.
And I said, I got to try some. So we went and got some hamburger out. And I fried us a hamburger for supper because we'd had a late brunch. Breakfast and lunch together.
That was done after 12.
That was brunch.
That's done after 12. That don't count.
Paula Wells says, hi, guys. Hidden Heights is live in 15 minutes. Yeah, we seen that. We was going to, we thought they were already live. And so we decided we'd go live a few minutes before they did. And maybe 5 or so minutes into theirs. Let's see. Armedia's in the house. Says, hi, y'all.
Well, howdy.
And welcome, Miss Paula. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that. And welcome to you, Armedia. Welcome to Miss Desiree.
Howdy.
Desiree's in here. Karen Cox says, hi, April and Glenn. I want to say hi, and then at 8 p.m. I want to go to Hidden Heights. He has something to announce. Yeah, we seen that. That's the reason we decided to go live real quick.
Yeah, we hadn't got to do a video in the last couple of days, so we decided we'd jump on for a few minutes.
Yeah, and say hello to all of y'all and let you know how much we miss you.
Yep.
And we can't wait till September. I wonder where Miss Red's at.
Don't know.
Let's see. I need to.
Did you send her a text?
Oh, gosh. No, but that's what I was getting ready to do. I forgot. I needed to tell Mary Ranch, too, because she asked me to do that. I don't reckon she's been getting our stuff. Yep.
Notifications don't go out to everybody like they ought to, huh?
Nope, they sure don't. Not all the time, anyway.
Yep. Well, has everybody had a good week this week?
Yeah, we hope everybody's had a blessed week.
Yes. Everybody stayed out of trouble, all that stuff, you know.
Glenn ain't never out of trouble. He really ain't. And Joy said sleeping was horrible with that sling on. I bet it was.
No doubt.
Because I know the way Mama's was made and stuff, I thought, how in the world does she sleep in that thing? Because, I mean, it's got your arm jacked way out here. And
well, once you get tired enough, you can sleep. That getting tired enough is the problem. The aggravation going along with it trying.
Exactly.
Because I know when I had that cast on my arm, it went from my shoulder to my fingers, or my knuckles on my fingers. That was aggravating.
Yep. Joy said it's been good enough to get me to the weekend.
Well, that's good.
Yes. And Desiree said was homebound yesterday, slipped and fell in the tub. So I played on the computer. That's not good.
Who was that?
Desiree.
Oh, girl.
Is your leg doing better? Is it completely healed up yet? Paula said, flipping busy week. Hitting, making, and canning salsa hard tomorrow, and Kyle is going to harvest at least a bushel of peaches tomorrow. You gonna be busy again.
That means we're gonna be looking for a peach soccer about September.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Miss Red.
Red, yep.
Yep.
I
Hello,
started to
everyone.
say I seen it and then I didn't.
And Karen said, Jess, I got a good report from my doctor about my leg. It's healing good. Well, that's good.
Yes.
And Desiree said, it's okay, Joy, just Motrin and heating pad. I'll tell you what, I ain't never, knock on wood, and dear Lord, please don't let me jinx myself, but I ain't never slipped in the tub. I know people who have, and that has been some horrendous hurt. Some horrendous hurt.
Red, I don't know about them cupcakes now.
Y'all ought to see her hot chicken cupcakes.
Yeah.
They look good. But she said they look drunk in person, and Glenn said it looks like they've been BYOGing.
Now it looks like they're sticking their head out of a cloud of smoke or something.
And Paula says, for show.
Mm.
And Desiree said the infection is gone, but with bad knees and legs, they way they are. I drag a leg, honey. I know that. Mary Ranch says hello, everyone.
I just started to say that, and you kept dragging along.
Yeah,
there.
I was trying to get her last sentence spit out, and I couldn't. I'm tired, guys. It has. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I think I woke up sometime before 6, couldn't doze back off, so I finally just said the heck with it and got up.
Alrighty, Red, I'll do that. She wants us to show her drunk cupcakes. Well, I can't do it no bigger. I can, but it won't get it in there.
Well, you got yours fixed where it won't flop out.
You unflopped it. They're pretty and they do look good. There you go. That looks good. See if you can. There's another picture. See if you can roll it over or whatever. Yep, you're gonna have to go out and then go back in. Get the back. Right there. I think they're cute. I do. I really think they're cute. I like them.
That and eyes done roll plumb back.
But I bet they'll be good. She said they had strawberry freezer jam in the middle of them. She's made them Lordy. For us tomorrow. I can't wait to sink my teeth into one.
I hear you. You always like eating food when somebody else fix it.
Exactly. Wilma Faye.
Well, howdy.
Nice to have you in here. Let's see if I've missed anybody. Paula said, I dropped a foot from time to time. I'm talented at not falling now. Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you, I know this one little girl who slipped. Debbie's little girl. Remember that? What she said? And the faucet actually injured her female parts. And I know that was rough. Wilma said it's been a rough week. Oh no, a cousin passed away unexpectedly, and we had his service Wednesday. I'm tired. Desiree said I could trip on a sidewalk crack, Paula. That's me.
No.
I don't even gotta have nothing. I just trip.
Yeah. She can even trip trying to get in the bed.
But Miss Wilma, I'm so sorry. I know that's something that's. I love my cousin, and we've got a big family on my mama's side and my daddy's side. I mean, there's like 12 on both. One actually had 13, but one died really young. But whenever you got that big of a family on each side, you got a lot of cousins, and we're all really close. I mean.
Well, hello, Carla.
Y'all, my sister needs your prayers. Y'all remember us telling you about that place on her face that she'd been going to the doctor to, and they said it wasn't cancer, and they kept they cut it out, froze it the first time, and then actually cut it the second time. Well, it's still looking bad, and they're thinking that maybe they misdiagnosed her. So please keep her in your prayers because they can't get her in to see the specialist and get another second opinion until the 17th of next month. I'm thinking is what she
said. It's
said.
something like it.
So everybody, please pray for her because that place is really looking bad on her.
And I think Castle Highs has come in.
Let's see.
And Life with Rob.
Life with Rob's in the house. Thank y'all for the prayers.
Where's Michelle at? Sleeping?
Yeah. I ain't seen Castle though.
I thought I seen where somebody said hi, Castle.
I know Iona Phillips is in the house. So hello, Miss Iona.
Yes, hello, howdy, howdy.
Yep. Everybody's saying they're cute, yummy, Red. And Iona says hello from Hubbardsville, New York. Oh, you're a New York lady, huh? That's one place I've always. Are you in New York City? Said we had a nice day, only 78 degrees, mowed the lawn and debugged some flowers. Hope you all doing well. Take care and God bless. We're doing good. We're just tired. We've had a busy day too. We went and got a whole bunch of meat. Got it put up, and then we had to move the goats, and then we had to do all the feeding. And I'm telling you, we hooked the milker up to Heidi. And how much did we get? 2 tablespoons?
I could probably help it in the palm of my hand.
It probably wasn't. Honest to goodness, it wasn't.
It wasn't
a third
worth
of a
hooking
cup.
up.
It wasn't. I mean, it was
pitiful. If I knowed the calf had done all that much work, I'd have just left her alone this evening.
Yep.
I'd have took a night off from milking, but sometimes you don't know till you try.
Yeah, Desiree, you got to be careful with them knees. Armedia said those was cute. Was they chicken flavor like chicken pot pie?
I hope not. Not being cupcakes with jelly in them.
Reg, you don't need to be BYOG, and then your walls won't keep moving on you, girl. Desiree says, smash that like button, please.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Karen said, my mom had her tub taken out and a walk-in shower put in. Now I own it. Well, I'm telling you, that's something that I've always wanted is one of those walk-in tubs.
No, she said walk-in shower.
Oh, walk-in shower. Yeah, we got a walk-in shower.
But I'd love to get one of the walk-in tubs now.
Yep. Paula said, first time I broke my foot, it was from a foot drop tripping me. It's a booger. I know I've tripped on my own 2 feet.
You tripped and nothing in your way. What are you talking about?
No doubt. Red says, hello, everyone coming in on my phone, so I can't tag.
Nah.
Oh, hey, Rob said she was looking online for canning recipe. What's she canning?
Oh.
Hi, Shaky.
Well, howdy.
He said, sup there, Mom Pa Kittle. I like Mom Pa Kittle. Oh. Live with Rob said, I finally caught your live. I know we've missed you, but I understand because I know you've been working a whole lot. Keto Homestead with Jess says, hello, new here. Can't stay long, but wanted to stop by and say hello. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been seriously considering keto. So I'm going to have to go check out. Do you do any recipes and stuff? Because I do.
You way behind.
Yeah, he's got diabetes and he can't take medicine. And that's the reason I thought about doing it.
Yeah, but you diabetic too. So.
Yeah, but mine ain't nowhere near as bad as yours. Red them still sounds so good.
Yours worse than mine. You on medication. I'm not.
Yeah. Hot peppers in oil. Woo!
What?
She's wanting to look up canning hot peppers in oil.
I don't know about that now.
She said, "Oh yes." Well, I'm gonna have to check you out, Jess, because I'm telling you, I'm seriously considering keto. I know it's supposed to be good for your body on a whole bunch of different levels. So thank you for stopping in. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
We always like to see new ones come in. Just hope they stay.
Exactly. We hope you enjoy it and have fun.
Yes.
And Iona says, no, New York City is not my cup of tea. I live 45 minutes from Syracuse, New York. Colgate College is 5 miles from me. We live in the country and no neighbors.
I don't blame you.
He's been through Syracuse.
Yeah, well, I've been through New York City too. I've
Uh-huh.
been all over the state of New York when I was trucking. They are some pretty country out there.
And I think I miss Mr. Noah. Noah, did I miss you? I didn't mean to. I
They
hope
just said hello,
everybody's
friend.
okay. Oh, did he?
Mm.
Yep, there you are. I got you. Says,
Mm.
hello, friends. I hope. How's your family with the fungulitis stuff? Because I know your daughter don't go until the 20th for her stuff. And Rob says, yeah, I'm working crazy long hours and the heat is just dipping my behind. No doubt.
I know the last few days out here, mine's been dripping.
Jess said, oh yeah, I lost my diabetes, high blood pressure, and 150 pounds. That
I
is
hear you.
awesome. Because I've got high blood pressure.
I got low blood pressure. And it's a good thing I hadn't put up with her. Mine would have exploded years ago.
You would have been like that temperature thermometer over there on the barn when you said it was so hot it done fell off.
My head would have exploded years ago.
Oh, that's awesome. He said most is over the virus and daughter's still waiting on surgery the 20th. I was thinking you said it was on the 20th.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Rob, tell Michelle that I said Glenn always told me if you planted hot peppers and you had a bad temper, that you would get hot peppers out your ears. I planted 2 plants one year, and I'm telling you, I had jalapeno peppers everywhere. I'd never ever seen 2 plants be so full all the time. And I pickled them.
It ain't just hot peppers. It's any pepper plant. If you got
really?
a bad temper, a person with a bad temper can grow more pepper than a person with a calm temper.
Rob said it's not just heat, but the high humidity is just awful. It is. It's bad. I mean, we was out there this morning, sweat dripping everywhere. We was redoing a bunch of stuff, and we cleaned out a freezer.
Well, hello,
and all this,
Michelle.
that, and the other. Hello, Michelle. She says, I have hot peppers out of everywhere. Miss Bunny K says, hello, everyone. Hello,
well,
Bunny. We haven't seen you in a minute.
Yep. Yeah, I know that guy called me I called him this morning.
Thank you, Desiree. If he tells it, let us know.
It was before 7 o'clock when I called him and setting up time to go up there and everything. And he said that humidity is rough this morning.
Yep. Jess, honey, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll be looking at some of your recipes. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Yes.
She said she had to go. Nice to meet us. Rob said, LOL, the little boogers are hot, hot, hot. Did they make your nose run, run, run?
Might make something else run.
Especially whenever it comes out.
Well, going down to it might make you run to the milk jug.
Be like dirt, and you just have to pat it.
That's what them jalapenos was.
Yeah.
Her cousin came out from California and talked about how he could they'd sit out there in California and just take them and eat them like candy.
Yeah, and then he went and tried ours. He couldn't eat ours like candy.
He took the whole plant, well, both plants, in bags. We pulled them up and put them in bags, and he took them back to California to let them boys out there try a hot pepper.
He said, "We can't grow them like you can." I said, "No, you can't." But he did. I mean, he took 2 bites, and that was all. And he was all up. I love these things. We sit and eat these like candy. We sit and eat these like candy.
Well, now, Mr. High's in here now.
He said, "Well, howdy doody, y'all."
Well, howdy, buddy.
Let's see, Buddy K says it got too hot down here, so I went back to the mountains. That's the best place to be, girl.
Well, we read at the foot of the mountains.
Yep, but I love the mountains.
Michelle, they all right in the summertime. That goes a little rough in the wintertime. You start sliding down the hill and then you have to climb back up.
Michelle, I was going to tell you an old remedy that I heard somebody tell, I don't know, way years back. If you got something eating your plants, put baby powder on them, and it keeps them from eating them. Now, I've never tried it because we've never really had too much of a problem with it.
I don't know how that'd work on vegetables. That was on tobacco plants. I don't know if there's anything in that baby powders that might not be good about.
Ivadine said sprinkle them on your plants, like on the leaves and stuff.
I understand what she's saying.
I don't know.
I just know what I'm thinking.
But Michelle said, I planted beets today between the tomatoes. I got 1,000 beet seeds. Well, something's going to be very happy in your yard.
Now, the old idea was to sprinkle cornmeal on your cabbages and stuff like that to keep bugs off.
Murray said she can't find beet seeds nowhere. We actually looked at some online, but he's looking.
I didn't look at no beet seed.
No, them was
turnips.
But these are white turnips, and they grow long.
No, that's a radish.
Oh, I thought you was wanting them long.
No, I was looking
I'm
for
sorry, I
lied.
Purple
top turnips today or yesterday. But I want to get some of the radish too to put out in the pasture also, because it really helps your pastures get the radishes grows down deep and breaks the soil loose, so moisture, water, and stuff can seep down further in the ground, and it helps with the nitrogen.
Yep, that's the reason I thought that's what you was getting, because I know you said they put nitrogen in.
Purple top turnips does too. Along with field peas and winter peas and all of that stuff. Oh God, my back.
Here, Red wants us to show this. This is one of her cupcakes. Some of y'all hadn't got to see them. Look at them eyes.
I don't know if they show that or not, Red.
You need to. There you go. That is so cute. I love them. Even if they do look drunk or high.
That looks kind of like
I don't know.
A Santa Claus.
It looks like one of them puffer fish.
Well, that too. But it kind of has a Santa Claus look to it too. Yep. I gotta move my back, y'all.
It does. It looks like one of them puffer fishes. Shaky said Quasimodo cupcake. Oh me. Let's see, where did I get to? Castle says been busy 2 weeks. I understand that. We got so far behind whenever we was sick for 3
Oh
weeks. I
God.
mean, so far behind. And we've been playing catch up. Rob said this morning at 7:30 in the morning it was 73 degrees and 74% humidity.
I know when we went out, well, when I went out to start with, it was pretty raunchy out there.
It was.
I know the time we got up yonder and got all that stuff loaded, I was in a hurry to get home to get it in the freezer.
Michelle said that Rob was killing a bunch of yellow jacket bees or something. He was beating on the side of the house. And Michelle said she planted the beets inside a fenced-in area. Well, that's a good thing.
I up there in the old feed barn the other day and wound up using about a can and a half of wasp spray up there.
Yep, they was building everywhere.
Oh.
Rob said we're going to have happy, healthy deer in our neighborhood. They're eating good, fattening them up for the hunt. LOL. That's a smart thing to do.
That's where you go ahead and fence everything in and figure out where they're coming from and leave a gate there open for them to come into the yard. And then deer season, you go ahead right before deer season, you go ahead and shut the gate while they're in there and just keep on feeding them.
Well, hello, Steve. Steve's in the house.
Well, howdy.
Said Monday afternoon had wind chime dream catcher with bird feathers and animal hide stolen from my apartment door. That's awful.
Yep.
Castle Hive says LOL. I missed you all. We missed you too.
No doubt.
I know I was telling him yesterday, I said, we need to go live. I said, I missed it. It feels like it's been forever. I said, I ain't got to talk to nobody or nothing. So we decided tonight, since we didn't have a video or nothing to come out, then.
Well, we hadn't put one out in a couple of days, so.
Yep, we sure
we needed to do something to fill in the spot.
Exactly. So we was glad we got to come on and say hello.
Yes. We're glad that y'all got to come in and say hello.
Exactly.
I mean, we can sit here and say hello to each other all night.
Exactly. Smack one another around. Punch one another. You done messed my hair up one time. Besides, I can't see how to top.
Well, here you said you can't say no way.
I can't. Shaky said, good night, everyone. It's going to be an early night for me. I'm not feeling well tonight. Well, Shaky, we hope you get to feeling better.
Yes.
I hope you're not getting sick. Is it just a tired feeling, or just like you might be getting sick? And I hope not.
I know it's like me today. The tire was a little low on the back of the truck, and I was bending over pumping it up, and boy, my back has hurt me rest of the day.
Life with Rob said Castle Hives in after some yellow jackets. I'm going to get them before they get me, LOL. That's what Glenn was saying today up there with that spray.
Oh.
Or yesterday.
Hey, I did too. I like it where it's got that 25-foot spray on it and it foams. When it hits the nest, it just sticks them to the nest for a while.
Well, that's good.
You got time to walk back away before they start dropping off.
I know the other day when we was doing that turkey, I turned the table over and I was washing it and everything, and the legs actually screw in on that one. And I reckon they had went in and down in the legs and made a nest. And I mean, I had wasps, them old red and black wasps flying out everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh. I spray them and then I'd stomp on them. I don't know how many I killed.
Well, the other day it was 6.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how many it was. Rob said the deer are finding me on top my garage with a bow real soon. You're exactly right. As long as they don't walk by and say, we see you. You'll be okay. Let's see. Karen Cox says, I love Mom and Pa Kittle too. I loved them. I thought that was a good show. That and Petticoat Junction. Yeah.
That's you.
Yep.
No, you Petty Cat Junction. Or
Oh.
Plenty Cat Junction.
Joy said visiting with all of the friends here is the highlight of my week. Well, that is
It
awesome.
is. It is.
Friends is just so good, and they make your life just a blessing,
Mm-hmm.
as long as they're good friends.
And you know, it's to me. I know I'm just a dumb old country boy, but you know, with it, everybody spread out as wide as it is and everything, and you still find a lot of people that just fits right in and just feels like you know them for a long time and
Shaky,
everything.
God bless you too, and I hope you get to feeling better, dear.
Yes.
Miracle Farm 1927's in the house.
Well, howdy.
Oh my gosh, Noah, that's good. Noah said I bought 20-pound boxes of tomatoes out of Ohio for $5 per box.
That ain't
That's
bad.
awesome. That's a good deal.
Yep.
And it is a lot of tomatoes, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
And that is really cheap, Noah. I was trying to remember because I know the boxes at Wendy's that we got was actually the 20-pound boxes. And I was trying to remember how much they were, and I was thinking they was like prices would vary because we went through that tomato shortage one time and they went real high, but I was thinking they was between $20 to $35 a box is what we gave for them.
Many years ago when I was trucking, I hauled pallets for this guy, and we hauled down to Florida down there in the wintertime where they had all them big tomato packers. And he told me one day when I was leaving out, he said he's going to give you a few boxes to put in the back of the truck to bring them back to me. And I said, all right. I didn't have nowheres to sleep the time they got done packing tomatoes in that sleeper. They had the sleeper packed plumb full of boxes of tomato. And then I got up there and he wanted, I think, 2 boxes. His brother took 2 boxes. I think I wound up with about 10 or 12 boxes I had to get out and do something with.
Sleep on top of the tomato boxes.
Well, no, I had to get them out. I wasn't hauling them things around.
Yep. Rob said, LOL, they can wave, stick their tongue out at me, but if they're within 40 yards, they're going to freezer camp. I love some good old deer meat. Now,
Oh,
I ain't eat it any other way. Now, I've had deer tenderloin and I've had the hamburger, but as far as like making steaks or ham, I don't know what all you make out of a deer. But I ain't never had none of that. But the hamburger and the tenderloin I
you
have.
didn't eat none of my shoulder, I think.
Yeah. So I guess I did.
I
Eat a
guess you
shoulder.
did.
I forgot about that.
Uh-huh. That everybody bragged on that. My big brother called me a liar and said I didn't fix it. My mom did.
Yep.
I just looked at him and grinned and said, thank you. If it's good enough for you to think Mama made it, I done good.
Exactly. You done a real good job.
Oh, and Mama's standing there telling him, and he still didn't want to believe that I done
No. Well, I'm telling you, it was good. I mean, it was
it.
it was
That
real
turned
good.
out delicious.
Which honestly, anything he cooks is good, but he won't cook. He made me a cake one time, and I told him I won't make no more cakes.
Yeah, I still ain't got one. That stuff that you got where you like
The
mud cake or
it
whatever it
ain't
is,
mud cake.
it
It's
looks like it. It looks like you
gooey
dipped it out of
cake.
a mud hole.
It's gooey cake.
Yeah.
And it don't look like it was coming down a mud hole. It's brownies with cream cheese on top, baked.
Uh,
I love that stuff.
I like me a good fresh coconut cake, strawberry cake.
Well,
I
red
like
scotch and
regular cake,
strawberry.
not just that stuff you throw in a bowl or a pan and call it a cake.
I ain't never made none of that.
I know.
Hmm.
I hadn't ever made a chocolate cake till I made that for you.
Well, you said you didn't like the stuff you just threw in a bowl and called it a cake. That's what I ain't never made. I've made you a coconut cake before.
I'm talking about in the pan, that stuff, brownie junk you just talking about, that muddy looking stuff.
We just gonna leave that alone. Michelle, you getting ready to see a fight. He ain't gonna get no more sweets,
I'll just use
period.
Lefty.
Joy says, "How is your Instapot doing? I've got to try it out."
It's still in the box.
We've been so busy. I mean, I've fixed
She did
stuff.
open it up and take the book out
I
of it.
read the booklet, Michelle.
Well, I
I
don't
read
think
the
she read it all. She
instructions.
didn't. She didn't. She didn't look at it that long.
Yeah, I did. I read the instructions on it.
The introduction.
No, instructions, not introduction.
The introduction.
But I just been slapping some stuff together, and it would be a lot easier in the Instant Pot, but I just hadn't got it out.
Yeah,
Got
one
it
of them
washed and-
roasts with some carrots and potatoes and onions. That'd be pretty good. Maybe.
Well, we may have fixed one tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cake tomorrow. And that's another thing, Miss Red. You are still going to have this if it's raining like it is today, ain't you?
I don't
And
know
I
if you've
need to
had it
talk-
up there, but it has poured here today, Red.
It has. I mean, we was after we moved the goat fence, we was getting ready to do the feeding. And it started off sprinkling. The goats took off to the shed.
She took off to the Artie cat, and I just kept on working.
Yeah, he kept on working. Idiot. And then it started pouring, and I was like, come on, Glenn, we can finish this up in a minute.
It's just sprinkling pretty good.
And then
I didn't drown.
Yeah, and then we went down to because it was just raining. I mean, it wasn't storming or it was just raining. Then we went down to, and actually quit raining there at the end. We went to the chickens, and I was looking at this black cloud, and then all of a sudden, it started thundering and all this good mess. And I said, I gotta go. It's coming up a storm, because I was actually shooting a video. And it just, the bottom fell out of it. And so when we went back out, how deep are those pans that we used to feed in water?
I don't know.
I know they're at least this thick. And every single one of them pans was plumb full of water. That's what we feed the pigs with. It's the big round, we cut barrels.
Yeah, it's the end of a barrel been cut off,
Yep.
plastic barrel.
And so
55 gallon.
Yep. So that's how big around they are.
And they're about 4 inches deep, probably.
Yep.
That one might be 5. I don't know.
Let's see. Where did I get to? I've been talking. Okay, Joy. I just read her. Noah says, I gotta go have another skin cancer cut out Monday. I'm so tired of all this stuff that's going on. It gets hard to deal with stuff like that. It really, really does.
It does.
You just gotta keep right on plugging along. And
yep.
You'll get it all took care of. Rob said he's looking to fill in the freezer full with deer.
Well, I got ours pretty much full of pork and beef right now.
But I'd still love me some good old deer burger. He don't like it as good as I do, but I absolutely love deer burger. I don't know why.
I've had some that was pretty good, but I've had some that wouldn't work.
Michelle said I still hadn't read the daggone book. But Noah, we will keep you in our prayers and hope everything comes out all right. Because I know how worrisome it is with Carla and her going through all this. And cancer's scary, period.
Yep.
I mean, it don't matter what form, where it's at, or nothing. Cancer's just a scary thing. And y'all, I'm talking with my hands over here. You better be glad you can't see my hands, because they're going at y'all all the time, ain't they?
Yep. Oh, Michelle, I probably won't read the book when I start using it, because I got a feeling I'll be the first one to use that thing.
He won't cook. Which I go on to get him started. Let him go over and do it to it. And
I can do it.
You can do it.
I can do it.
Well, why don't you do it?
That's your place. Every time I get in the kitchen, I get fussed at. Call. You left a mess here. You did this.
No,
and you done that.
he puts everything in the wrong place, and I cannot find it. I don't have no peripheral vision. I'm telling you, if I don't look at it,
you know, like
yeah, but if I'm not looking straight at it, I can't see it.
Turn your head a little bit at a time. Don't just walk over and jerk the door open and say, it ain't there.
Most of the time I have to say, Glenn, you need to come find this for me.
I just send her a text back till we were live.
All right. Y'all, this is Chris. I'll tell her y'all said hey and love you. Let me, I'll call you right back. I'm in a meeting. I'll call you right back. I'll do that one. Because we are in a meeting, right? I know what she's, I know what she's wanting.
I said send her a text.
I did.
Well, hello, micro farmer.
Hello.
How are you, buddy?
Carla said, Ronnie said that you had to learn how to read first.
I don't need to learn how to read to cook. They was people cooking before they learned how to write.
You got to know how to use the Instapot.
Hey, I can push buttons.
Oh, and Michelle, I was going to ask you, since mine's not an Instapot, can I still hashtag Instapot with you?
Yeah, hers is an off-brand.
Yep. Mine wasn't but $40-some.
See, my birthday wasn't enough, you know, to get one of the regular ones.
I agree, Life with Rob. Well, where we had saved up for all this stuff, we've been saving up for that hog and the beef and stuff like that. Yeah, we've been saving up for over a year. I mean, it's probably, I know it's been at least 15 months, if not longer, that we saved up because we knew we was going to get it done. And on our budget, we can't just do it and say.
The bad part this time, though, the hog we had done was a little bigger than we was planning on. It was supposed to have been gone, and all this mess happened and everything. So we wound up taking a big one.
Yep. Well, Hammer was getting to be so old. He would lay down and go to sleep, and we could holler at him. We could throw stuff at him, anything, and he'd just keep laying there.
Go over and take my foot and push on him.
And I mean, he'd just lay there. I mean, I'm telling you, the sausage that come from him, we figured would probably be tough because he was so old, but because we didn't have nothing but pretty much sausage and the tenderloin and stuff like that because we still had some ham steaks, this, that, and the other. But I'm telling you, he was good.
Y'all know what a 7.1 cubic freezer looks like.
We got one of them.
I packed it just as full as I could get of sausage and had to put some in another freezer.
Nothing but sausage. But Hammer was 536 pounds.
500 and some pounds hanging weight.
Yeah, he was.
That's what he hung when they got him up there.
So he was probably over 800 pounds easy. Easy over 800 pounds.
I know he about turned my tractor over.
Because I reckon one of his muscles jumped after the fact. And whenever he kicked, Glenn said the whole back tire and everything come up.
Yeah, it brought the back tire plumb up off of the ground.
So he was a huge, huge, huge pig. Mm-hmm. And Micro Farmer, I didn't welcome you in here, so hello and thank you for coming in.
Well, Red says
she said
back.
I've been busy. I bet she didn't hear what I asked her then, did she?
Probably not. I forgot what you asked her too.
I asked her if it was going to be raining.
Yeah, because it's poured here all day today, Red.
Noah wants to know, is the fencing high? You talking about our goat fencing, the Premier one?
The price? $150.
You looked at that. I don't know. I can't remember.
I'm thinking it was $150 for the one that I got. I got the 42-inch tall
goat, sheep.
Yeah, sheep and goat fence. I can't remember the strands and all of that stuff, but I'm thinking it was $150 a roll. They're 164 feet apiece.
Yep, because 2 of them, you won't believe the big amount of area 2 of those fences will cover.
Mm-hmm. I'd
And
love to. I'm planning to save and get me 2 more of them if I keep playing with goats. So
yeah, because we need one area to keep them in and be able to put another area up to run them in.
well, when I
But
get
I
them,
mean, shoot, we can run them in
when
the
I
trailer
take them
for
down
now.
here, they'll go all the way down and back up. Probably they'll have a big section when I do that gully down through there.
Yep. But I'm telling you, them little things, they some hard little workers.
That ain't no
I
joke.
mean, I'm not kidding. They are some hard little workers. I know me and Glenn was out here when we was putting the fence up and we was picking. I told him, I said, shoot, they good little mowers. He said, yeah, and you ain't got to be out here sweating while you're doing it. And then he said, well, if we had a permanent fence, we wouldn't have to be. Because we was out there sweating our butt off. Red said, so far we have made blueberry pies, peach pies, cupcakes, have the meat marinating, and homemade dips completed. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Hey, I'm going to come spend the night with you tonight.
That's
How's
what
that?
I was saying.
We on our way up there now. That way we'll be there and we can help you do some stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. Help see it go bye-bye.
Yeah, I'll be your taste tester.
Well, howdy, garden. Hello.
Castle Houses, I switched from my phone to my iPad. I'm back.
All righty.
And Micro Farmer says, hello, been fixing my fence. All 100 feet of it with a torn rotor cup. You need to take it easy or you're going to be going right back.
Be laying in there crying all night.
Yep. Sherry Garrison says, hello, peoples. How is everyone tonight? We're doing good, and we hope you are.
Howdy, howdy.
We have just missed y'all. Y'all, we just love y'all so much. I'm telling y'all do my heart so good. And Papa Rock, I didn't welcome you either. I was busy. Welcome, Papa Rock. We love you, son. And Micro Farmer said he's getting his fall beds ready for planting. Noah said that's not bad. It's really not bad. And for the fences, and if you get the chicken one, I'm telling you, they're a lot heavier. Those things, that fence is heavy because his friend gave us one to try. Yeah, because he hated it.
It's regular poultry net.
And Glenn,
it's a whole lot harder to do with than the goat and sheep.
It is
for the goats and sheep. Now, I mean, for the chickens, it works better, but it is harder to put up and carry around and everything else. Same length, but it's a lot of difference in it.
Glenn can carry 2 of the goat fencings.
Yes,
easier than he can the one chicken one. So, and they are a whole lot more.
And I've been thinking about fixing me a thing to put on the back of the Arctic Cat or in the front of the tractor to where you can just hang the post up on when you're getting them up and putting them out to make it a whole lot easier too, I think. I've got an idea that I'm going to try.
Micro Farmer said he's getting his girls ready for school too. And Castle High says life with Rob has such a draining week at work. I'm exhausted tonight. I bet you are.
And there's my friend from UK. Hello, Gloria.
Hello, Miss Gloria. How are you? Nice to have you in here.
Yes.
Oh, it starts to say it's raining again, but it ain't.
No, for air conditioner come on.
Yep. And Mary says, have to go. Just got a text that my husband's, oh no, father passed away. Mary Ranch, I'm so sorry.
No doubt.
We love you, and if you need anybody to talk to, I'm here for you, honey.
Yep.
We'll be praying for y'all.
And I keep telling her to quit stealing your money on the game, but she won't listen to me.
I don't think you cannot do that. I'm serious. I don't think you can.
I tell her to go to somebody else, but
I don't think you can. But Mary Ranch, please be careful and keep us updated.
Yes.
Gloria says, doing good, thanks. Have my grandsons here this week. Well, I know you're excited.
Uh-huh.
Miracle Farm. Oh, they was telling Mary Ranch they were sorry.
I bet she's been telling stories and everything else to me.
I bet so too. But I tell you what, she's a good storyteller.
I bet she is.
Well, you remember?
Oh, that's why I said I bet you she is really good at telling stories.
I know we was just sitting there. Oh. You're gonna have to tell me one of the stories that you used to tell your kids that you sat. She was a nanny. And what was that Super Nanny. I used to watch Super Nanny all the time. I absolutely loved watching her. Maybe you should have done a show like that. I bet, did you ever watch Super Nanny, Gloria? Oh, I hate that so bad for Mary Ranch. My heart hurts.
Yep.
That is so pitiful. Red said, "LOL. We could need help tomorrow. My wheels are dragging. LOL. I bet you they are."
Yep.
Noah said, "We've been trying to find a small farm in western central Kentucky." Did y'all see? Does anybody in here watch the Stivers? Yeah, Stivers, right?
Yeah.
Gloria says, "I love Super Nanny." Yep. Bunny said, "So would love to hang out and chat, but got to finish unpacking the van. Put the camping totes away. Work on the laundry. Good night and God bless all. Love, Glenn and April." Miss Bunny K,
You've been camping and didn't let us know?
That's one of our favorite pastimes.
Well, it used to be. We
Yeah.
ain't been a long time.
But thank you for being in here.
Yes.
And I know what it's like coming back from camping. So
that's the worstest part.
Yeah,
coming back home.
Having to unpack all that. You're so excited when you're packing, you don't really think nothing about it, but you come home and you're like, oh man. Then you got to get all that stuff up. Yep, wash all the stuff and do this, that, and the other. But I'm glad. I hope you had fun, and I'm sure that you did. But you take care and get you some rest tonight.
Yep.
Love you, Bunny K, and God bless. But I know I did. I used to love that Super Nanny. Red said I had a nanny when I was a kid. I did too. It was called a switch. I bet you got them quite a few times too, didn't you?
What?
A switch.
For what? I didn't.
Yeah, I hear you.
I had to switch stuff from one place to another and this and that.
Castle says, "Hey, Al, I'm rest my head and eyes are heavy. Good to see everyone. Have a blessed night, everyone." Castle Hives, thank you for being in here. God bless you.
Yes. Thank you, buddy.
Some sleep. We're getting ready to get off. Well, we've been on here almost an hour again.
You said a few minutes.
Carla said, "Hey, do y'all rent goats?" Hey, we could talk about it.
I'd have to try to figure out how to do something to make sure somebody didn't try to take off with them.
So all of you, yeah, no doubt. So all of you who watched the Stivers, did y'all see the pretty house they just bought?
Well, I don't know that they bought it yet. They're
in the process.
Yeah.
They've got all the paperwork started anyway. Red said Gemini Homestead just moved to Kentucky as well. Michael Conley's in the house.
Well, howdy, buddy.
Hello. Says, good evening, everyone. Can't stay. We finally got power back today. Still lots of people without and tons of devastation up here in Iowa. What happened?
I don't know. Did y'all have a bad storm or something up there?
Yeah. What? I wonder if it was a tornado.
I don't know.
What happened, Michael? I'm gonna have to look it up if he's done gone, but I'm so sorry. Gloria said I had a naughty chair. I never had to stay in the corner or nothing.
I did in school.
I didn't. I only got one wrist whooping while I was in school.
A wrist whooping.
They used to take your hand me your hand. They'd take your hand and they'd bend it back like this and then take a ruler and pop you right there.
That ain't risk.
Well, it was
And
up
they
in this
always done me
area.
right here.
They didn't me. They done it up in here. But you know what I was doing? Laughing during nap time. Because this boy was taking, you remember the beads that you used to do your math with? He put a bead in his mouth and blowed it up and turned his head and it would fall in his ear. And I thought that was the funniest thing and I just died laughing. I got in trouble. He didn't. I didn't tell him what I was laughing at.
Don't point at me. I wasn't the one doing it.
What?
What?
Doing what?
What you was talking about. You was pointing at me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It wasn't me.
Carla said.
That's before she knew me.
Yeah, that was shoot. That's probably second grade, third grade. But that was the only time I ever got a whooping or anything. Carla said, "With all the rain we have had, my grass is getting high." Do you see it out there puffing?
You ain't seen our yard lately, have you?
Exactly. You didn't come down here yesterday.
Ours look like a hayfield right now.
We waiting on the goats.
Actually, I put them on part of it today.
I'm telling y'all, we had to go empty out that chicken house with all that feed again. It's been so busy. I know I come in the back door singing, "Welcome to the jungle," because that's what it looks like. Oh me. Rob says I'm going to go to bed too. Good night, y'all, and see you when I see you. Well, Rob, you have a good week. God bless you, and thank you so much for being in here. We've missed you and Michelle.
Yes.
We've missed everybody.
Yep.
Michael said yes, a very bad storm. Google it. 130 mile per hour winds for an hour. Oh my gosh. How long you been out? I know you're leaving. I'm sorry. I'll Google it. Red says, "Oh my gosh, our teacher did that to us too, April." Well, they did. Now, if you was really bad, you get to go out in the hall and get a paddling, but over certain things, you got smacked with the ruler. Oh no, Michael said cornfields flattened, house second floors ripped off. That's awful. Michael, in Wisconsin, we got those same storms and they were nasty. I know we had what was it, day before yesterday? The other day we had a bad storm. I mean, we had storms all around us and it was lightning. Who was that saying something to Lazy Acres? Noah, that was your yard where you pulled in with the feed. Yeah. Yes, it was.
Where the grass has grown up so tall.
So, you know.
Well, the riding lawnmower tore up last year.
So we push mowed.
We've been push mowing, and then with all this rain and all this other stuff, I got behind again.
I mean, it's
hard to catch up.
I even had every single weed out of my flower bed like 3 weeks ago. I mean,
it's been a little longer than that, I think.
yeah, it has because we was sick for 3 weeks. So I'm sorry, but just right before we got bad
6 weeks, but I mean it's yeah, it has been.
Did you hear? Right before we got 6.
Oh.
But right before we got sick, my flower beds was weedless. I mean, I'm not kidding. Completely weedless. And now they're so full of weeds you can't see my calla lilies, my roses, nothing. Because after it just rained and rained and rained, and
I'm gonna pull a
not outside for 3 weeks. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull another one of them tricks like I did when I was in my 30s.
I hear you.
I'm gonna bring the tractor with the bush hog.
Yeah. Gloria said that's funny catching a bead in his ear. We have had bad storms after a very hot week here in the UK.
Oh, I don't like them storms.
I don't either. I hate them.
We had a storm here the other day. I mean, it wasn't all that bad, but the boy, it was a streak of lightning popped. I mean, it echoed in here in the house, and it hit an oak tree up there beside the old feed barn.
Yeah, that was what I started. I don't know how I got off on that. On the other, but that was what I was asking you about. You can see it, the bark, it comes all the way down the tree, and Glenn had a stainless steel rod, and it looks like it hit the rod and just followed it after
No,
that.
it come on down below it too.
Oh, I didn't move it.
Yeah.
I just seen it. But I know his daddy said it was a big, big ball of fire, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I was in the bathroom at the sink,
We
and
thought it hit the house.
yeah, because I mean it popped, and all I seen, because I had when you come in our back door, there's a mud room, and off of the mud room is our master bathroom, and the door was shut, and I'm telling you, all the way around it, all you could see was red. So I didn't know where it had hit, but it was loud, and then come to find out it was up here beside the barn.
Well, I guess it's a good thing it hit the tree up there because it had to come right across the top of the house.
Michael said it happened Monday around noon for them. That's awful. Karen
That's
said
about when they had that storm, wasn't it? It was Monday or Tuesday.
I think it was Monday. Might have been Tuesday. And Noah said, well, you're right. It needed mowing, LOL. It does. It needs it bad.
Needs it bad, but can't always get to it.
No, but we've got all of the feed stuff done now. And we got all, well,
for a little while.
His daddy's still got, we got to go pick his daddy's meat up. And then all that will be done and behind us. So, we're getting things done and checked off. It's just the yard's very low on our list, I guess.
Oh, I guess. Here in about another week and a half, 2 weeks, we got to get started on the meat birds.
Yep, we sure do.
That's going to be the next big project.
Red, I was asking you, I guess you were gone while I was asking, but I was asking if it's still raining tomorrow like it is today, are you still having your dinner? And I do need to talk to you after the live here in a little bit. I'll call you. But Red said, to be honest, I kind of deserve it. I kept taking her putty she kept her posters up with and playing with it. I tried to leave enough for the posters to stay up. It didn't always work, LOL. I must have missed the first part of that conversation. Carla said, let your goats eat, LOL. That's what we're planning on doing.
What am I doing right now? They're in the lower end of the yard right now.
Yep. Michael said, had to drive all the way to I lost my place or lost where I was at. Michael said had to drive all the way to, is that Ross?
Where you at?
Right here, Rochester, Minnesota,
Well,
to even find a generator. Everyone from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, all the way up to there was sold out. How long was y'all out of power? How many days? Joy said there were two tornadoes 30 miles west and 25 miles southwest of us. I knew today I seen, because I watch a lot of storm chasing stuff, and I know it popped up with, I don't remember if it was 3 or 4 different tornado things for different states, and I haven't went in and watched them yet. Michael said there is some place that were being told that it may take up to 5 weeks to get power back. I know when the tropical storm, ever what that tropical storm was, ISIS or something like that.
I told you what it was. Issy.
Yeah, issy. But they said that Duke Power put out a report and said that if the power went out, it could take a lot longer to get it restored due to them being cut back on account of all the stuff going on. They've cut, a lot of employees and stuff not working. So I imagine with it being that bad and that wide of a spread of power outage, it's probably going to be a while. Gloria said, Michael, my daughter works in Rochester, England. Red said, "It's supposed to rain. I have every plan just in case." Because we was just wondering, because I didn't, Noah said, "I'm just joking with you. I'll bail it in Hay Glen."
If it was a little bigger, I would, because
That
I
ain't no
done told
jump.
her today, I said, I wish the pastures and the hayfields looked like this.
Well, see, before we moved the chickens to the pasture, we actually had the chickens in the yard.
Yeah,
I mean, we'd
last
run them
summer.
in certain spots and we'd watch where we stepped for a few days, or at least, to a rainstorm, whatever. But they was in the front yard. And I'm telling you, since we moved the chickens, done that with the chickens back and forth, our grass has just grown out of control.
The
It is so green, is it not?
Yeah, before we done that with the chickens out here in the yard,
All we could grow was
I could
weeds.
mow. In dry weather, I wouldn't have to mow but about every 4 or 5 weeks. And I mean, then it wouldn't be all that tall. In wet weather, if I mowed it once a week, that was during the peak time of grass growing season.
Well,
And usually, I mean, it wasn't that bad then, except for just a few little spots.
yep. Well, too, when our house burnt, we done a lot of
Yeah,
stuff, and
I
I think
graded the front down about 3 feet.
so. I think we lost a lot of topsoil.
Oh, I know I lost a lot of topsoil. I know where it went.
So I think that was one reason our grass or nothing would never grow that good. But I tell you what, since we put the chickens on it, it grows. I mean, it was growing this winter. It how long before it died? It never did turn
No,
brown.
it never did turn brown. It
I
stayed green
mean,
all winter.
it quit growing, but it did.
It
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 stayed
slowed
green.
down. It still growed because it was ready to be mowed by the time the weather finally started getting warm enough for the grass to start growing. Ours was already tall enough to have been mowed.
Yep. Red said I was talking about how I deserved the smack of the ruler. Oh, for playing with the putty, LOL.
Mm,
Yeah, probably so. You trying to steal their putty on their posters.
oh,
And Noah, I don't know about canning jars because I've not looked for any because we have an abundance of them. I mean, an abundance
I
of them.
know. Well, that's been a while though, but what was we at? Dollar General back yonder,
I think.
and they had a bunch, and I think Walmart had a bunch up there.
I did see like in their
But
summer
now
aisle
that
or
was
whatever.
back in late spring, early summer.
Yeah, ours has already got fall decor out.
Yeah,
I mean, and a lot of it's been. I mean, there ain't but just a few scraggly pieces of it, so I don't even know how long their fall stuff's been out. Because honest to goodness, now we're gonna have to go back earlier than a month now just to get a few drinks because the Diet Dr Peppers they didn't have, but just a few the last time we went, and it's been what about a week and a half.
maybe I don't know. I think it's been a little longer than that.
I don't know. But anyway, we are gonna have to
Yeah,
go back quicker than a month because usually
yeah.
I don't go up there but once a month. Carla said, "Well, going to bed. Love y'all and God bless everyone. Sis, I love you with all my heart.
Yep,
Sweet dreams. And if you've got to work tomorrow, be careful going in the morning."
yep.
Sherry said, "Here in Illinois, where my son was working, the neighbor said they got 18 inches of rain yesterday. Oh my gosh."
Well, I wasn't out there seeing it in about I don't know what was it. Well, it poured about 30, 45 minutes.
No, it was over an hour.
No, I meant why it poured during the real hard pour down.
It still says over an hour, but I don't know.
And I don't think it was over there, but anyway, we probably got a couple of inches, I'd say, close to it.
That's what we was talking about earlier about the pigs containers down there all being full whenever we went to
But
feed
see, we
them.
don't know
They
how
was
much they had in it today. Usually they're about
usually
empty
well, usually
every evening.
yeah, their feed pans are empty,
Well, the
and
water
they
pans
were
too,
yeah,
pretty much most evenings.
but they were full of rain. So I don't know
Oh,
how
I'm
much
not
it
back.
rained, but I know
It
we're
poured.
under. we're under flash flood warning until 12 a.m. tonight, which is Saturday morning. So it's poured. I mean, poured.
Oh, my back.
Karen said the one and only time that I ate deer meat was when my Uncle Steve cooked it for 24 hours in 3 different kinds of wine. So good. Now, I hadn't thought about cooking deer meat and wine, but I bet that would be good. I know.
I just ain't never really cooked anything with wine. I don't know.
No. That's above my head.
Yeah, me too. And plus, I always felt like that would be something that would probably be easy to burn.
Well, I know his mama used to take and soak it in baking soda overnight. Well, for what, 12 hours at least? How long?
About an hour, but it was vinegar and baking soda.
Yeah, but she left it soaking overnight most of the time.
Well, no, she'd put that on it and let it soak or sit there for about an hour, and then she'd put it in ice water without, just let it finish soaking off.
All right, well that might have been what it was, but I know she used to soak it overnight. But that's how she got the wild taste out, and it was.
That
She
vinegar
could
and
fix.
baking soda will bring the wild taste out of deer.
She could fix deer, and if you didn't know it, you would never, ever, ever believe it was deer. She took some to that was that deer old barbecue, wasn't it? She took some of it to a family reunion, and people was coming up to her, what and how did you make that barbecue? That's the best barbecue, and she'd say it's deer old barbecue.
It's just my deer old barbecue.
And part of them didn't like eating deer, but man,
a lot of them didn't.
They were sure putting it down.
Yep.
Kind of painful. Red says we have cannon jars coming out of our ears. It's kind of painful. I know I've got a bunch. I hadn't got to can none because it was so wet here. We couldn't get nothing, our green beans and stuff planted like we wanted to because we didn't have enough raised beds built. So that was the one thing I wanted to can this year for real. I mean, the last time we canned green beans, we canned 150 quarts of green beans, and I miss my green beans. I don't like using them out of the store at all, and I want me some canned green beans. Desiree, are you back in here? Yep, there she says. Doing okay, watching Big Brother live feeds in here. So is he selling his house for real, Desiree? Gloria said, we love eating deer. I make venison burgers. I love deer burger. Sherry said, has anyone heard anything about not open seeds? Yep, I've heard that. That comes from China. I ordered seeds. Now my hubby won't let me plant them. Are they making people sick, or are they plants that just go wild, or what?
I don't know, but they're saying that if you receive seeds in the mail that you didn't order or nothing like that, not to open them
plant
up.
them and not to open them up. So if you ordered them from somebody, then you
that
should
might be a little different.
Yeah, you should be okay.
I would still be weary if they came from China or any other country. I ain't been able to understand that, how they can ship stuff around the world like that when it's growed right here anyway, and you got all the stuff you need from right here.
Yep. Joy said good venison is really good in spaghetti and barbecue. It is. I love my dear old burger just about any way. Any way you can fix it. Well, guys, we have been on here for an hour and
almost 15 minutes.
Okay, almost an hour and 15 minutes. So we're going to scoot. I'm gonna get off of here and get
yeah, I'm gonna
ready to go to bed, and
I'm gonna have to get my back limbered up too. Just sitting in this chair kills me.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to buff him.
That'd be nice.
Use the car buffer on his back. I'm telling you, that's the best way to massage anybody. It don't hurt your hands, and all you gotta do is just move it back and forth. Just let it do what it does, and you're done.
Yep.
But guys, we love each and every one of y'all, and we want to thank you for spending time with us. We appreciate it a
Yes.
whole bunch. I know you
Yes.
could have done things that you'd probably liked a lot better, but we loved having y'all with us.
Yep.
So thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. We love you, and God bless you. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.